Hello traders, and welcome to the market opening preview on a Thursday, November 12th, 2015. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, white sandy beaches, and nice cool breezes today. Absolutely beautiful here in Thailand at this time of the year. Traders, remember this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit us at our site at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. All right, traders, got a lot to talk about. Some news came out in the Asia session, which moved the charts, and we'll talk about that and see what happened there, and we'll see. It's going to be an interesting trading day. We have a lot of data coming out today, so let's get moving. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008 I retired from a wonderful 27-year career out of the great state of Florida. Traders, after I retired, 9 days later, came to Thailand, and well, traders, I'm in my 8th year and I'm still in Thailand. Absolutely love living in Asia and enjoying life to its fullest. And a big part of that is trading Forex every day. And with today's technology, it's great because you don't have to sit behind your desk all day. Take your iPad with you, you can take your iPhone with you, you can take a smartphone with you, and you can see your charts and keep trading. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so how do I trade? I look for opportunities and probabilities that are on my side so I can win my trades. And what I'm looking for is I look at technical analysis. I'm a technician. I love charts. I love looking at candlestick patterns, support, resistance, price action, price structure. I do use Fibonacci a lot, and I do use harmonics and Ikimoku to assist me in my trading. Put that all together and I hopefully come up with a trade plan. Now, talk about fundamentals. I do not trade the numbers. In other words, I don't trade when the number comes out. In fundamentals, I trade the result of the numbers. So usually it's a half hour after the numbers come out, maybe 45 minutes before I'll enter a trade, depending on how the trade went in the direction of the trade. So I will show you that today, as I did enter a live trade after the fundamentals came out today. So let's get moving on. Let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head over to the news and commentary. Let's get looking at the U.S. indices. Dow 30, negative 0.32%. S&P 500, negative 0.32%. NASDAQ, negative 0.32%. And the small cap 2000, negative 1.02%. All right, not good. Another red day out of the U.S. The DAX, let's head over to London, the Eurozone. The DAX closed positive 0.70%. FTSE 100 out of London closed 0.35%. CAC 40 out of Paris closed positive at 0.82%. The Eurostoxx 50 closed positive 0.67%. Traders, let's head on over to Asia, see how we're doing there. Remember that these countries are currently trading and are open in the markets. The Nikkei 225 is barely in the green at 0.01%. The S&P ASX 200 is negative 0.05%. The China A50 is negative 0.89%. The Hang Seng is positive out of Hong Kong at 0.77%. And the Kospi is barely in the red at negative 0.09%. That's what's going on our indices today. Let's take a look at our economic calendar and see what we have going. We have quite an active day today with our economic calendar. So let's take a look. We had some data come out in the Asia session today, and that was out of Australia, and unemployment change came in at 58.6. They were expecting 14.8. Unemployment rate is at 5.9. Previous was 6.2. So very good data out of there. In the London session, we have ECB President Draghi speaking 30 minutes after the London Open, and then 2 hours later he speaks again Twice he speaks in the London session today, so he can really put a jolt in our trading today. We'll just have to watch out for that. If you take a look at what's going on in the U.S. session, we have Canada has their unemployment claims comes out today. Previous was 270. 6, and they're expecting 270 today. And Fed Chairman Yellen speaks today, Auntie Yellen speaks today in New York, right at the market open. And it's not a high impact, but we do have our crude oil inventories today for those of you who trade oil. So quite a busy day as far as our news calendar, so we'll keep an eye on that. Let's get to the charts, traders. We've got a lot to talk about, a lot of stuff going on. This is Euro Dollar. Remember, this is a 30-minute chart, and yes, traders, it is the same exact chart as yesterday. Not a lot of price action yesterday. Moved up and down and all around, but basically we're in the same spot we were yesterday, and we're looking for the same trade. We just want to sell this, right? We want to sell this. So you could have made some pips yesterday. Didn't come down to our profit area, but you could have made some pips. So in the same spot, I'm just looking for a bearish candle formation with some confirmation, and we'll take this to the downside. I do not want this to close above the 200 exponential moving average, because then we'll have to wait for it to get below it. So we want to enter this at 1.0766, and we'll take profit at 1.0676. All right, let's take a look at the pound dollar. Pound dollar is, if you look at a daily chart, 4-hour chart, it is bearish, my friends. This pair is still bearish. I put a resistance line in here from the 4-hour chart. This is bearish. We just want to look for a sell trade here. I do not want to buy the pound dollar. I think, you know, it speaks for itself. The dollar is stronger than the pound, and we know that, so we need to respect that. So I'm looking for a bearish candlestick, and let's sell this. We want to take this down to 1.5131. We'd like to get in it at 1.5218. I did put a star next to the daily pivot point, as I do expect a bounce there. We do have minimal price action left to the chart, but I do expect some sort of a bounce there. It's not probably going to go right through it, and especially depending on the time of day. So we'll just keep an eye on that, but we are looking for the sell opportunity with the pound dollar. Let's take a look at the Aussie. This is after the data came out. Spiked up 60 pips here, and there's no I don't have a trade plan for you. I really don't. I'm not sure if the Aussie is going to remain strong, or if it's going to get weak, or what it's going to do. Remember, I record this in the Asia session, so basically I have 5.5 hours now before the London Open. So I don't have a trade plan because I'm bearish in the Aussie dollar. I don't want to buy the Aussie dollar. So we're going to see if this data can hold or if it cannot hold. So we'll see what happens, and we're just going to have to wait. There's nothing else we can do, my friends. We're just going to have to wait. And sorry about that, but I don't have a trade plan for you on that one. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. The Euro Aussie, nice move to the downside. This pair, I did enter this trade on that red candle, the second red candle. I did enter a short trade here. And the reason I did that was two reasons. One is the Euro Aussie is bearish. If you look at the higher time frames, this is a bearish pair. I only want to sell this. So, you know, I want to take this to the downside. I want to take this down on 1.4995. I will tell you that I do have a pretty tight stop on this. I think my stop is at 51.25 is my stop. So it's basically the S2 reversal pivot point. So if this pulls back up there, I'll just get taken out. It's only a 25 pip stop or 28 pip stop, but that's okay. I really don't want to even take that big of a hit. If I start seeing a higher high and a higher low with two candles in a row, I'll just bail out and re-enter it. But I think this is going to just continue to go to the downside. If you take a look at a daily chart, it's on a resistance level now on a daily chart. However, it looks like it's going to go right through it, and this second red candle might have pushed through that resistance area. So we're looking to take this back to the downside for sure. So I am in this trade, and I'm looking to go short. However you want to do that, you can have a couple of options here. One is you can just fib this, and Unfortunately, you don't have two candles to the right, two to the left. But you can fib this and just get an idea. But the other thing is just wait for it to pull back to the daily S2, if it pulls back to the daily S2, and enter it from there. But, by the time you get this, and you see this video, you're probably going to be several candles away from where we're at right now. And you're going to want to just keep an eye on that and find yourself a good entry. But we're bearish on the Euro Aussie. Take a look at the Euro Yen. We're back basically where we were yesterday, and it came down. It was a good trade yesterday. It actually worked, and it did take profit. Looks like it late in New York, and so what we want now is we're at a great spot here to get in. We want to get at 132.27. Take it down. I am expecting quite a bounce here at the daily pivot point where that star is at. Look left of the chart, there's a lot of price action, so I expect we're going to see a pretty decent bounce there. And we want to take profit at the support at 131.67. So looks like a really nice trade. Just wait for it to kick in there and we're going to move on with it. The only thing that's going to ruin or interrupt this trade is we have Draghi speaking 2 times today. Again, 2 times today he is speaking, and that is not good for our Euro trades. Okay, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. I took a resistance line up here on the New Zealand. I'd really like this to bounce up. I don't like where this is at right now. This is, if you look left of the chart, this is in a lot of a mess here. We're all over the place, and I really want to see this head to the other side. So we want to see this basically come up to the 0.6582, and we want to sell it. I don't have a take profit at the moment. I won't figure that out until I get my entry. And the reason for that is because I don't know where my stop's going to go. And therefore, I can't really regulate where my take profit's going to go. The most important part about trading is what? Capital preservation. So I need to know where my stop's going to be. I need to know what is my maximum loss I'm going to take on this trade before I can put my take profit. I can guess where I want to take profit. I'd love to take profit, at that 65.15 area. Or 65.20 area, but I'm not sure of that because I don't know where my entry's going to be or where my stop's going to be. So we're just going to have to watch and wait and expect a bounce at the daily pivot point, and then you got a 200 exponential moving average. But by that time, you'll be in profit and it'll be a free trade. And if it knocks you out, it knocks you out. That's why we need this pullback to happen. All right, traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs. I'll be out for myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL, Excellence in Trading. I want to thank you for joining me today on a Thursday, November 12th, 2015. Traders, please come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Take care, traders, and have a great trading day. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.